Alright, let's kill this bastard yapper. My goddamn cat. Oh, lost connection. Yep. Yep, same here. Kitty, god damn it. Hey Tyler, why did you guys decide to change the starting music? The starting music for the start screen. Yeah, but I digged the old sounds better. Like I love the music, don't get me wrong, but I think the other one was a more fitting intro. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I doubt that as well. We can continuously deep fry them. Weren't our forts supposed to be furnished? Well, yeah, I could call mine Baron. Oh, mine's even missing the chest. I wonder if I disconnected. Yeah, I can't pour it out either. Yeah. Yeah, F didn't work for me, so. Yeah, relogging took me to the infested forest area, so I'll go back to town. Yeah, like right outside of it. Yeah, it won't let me click on the waypoint. Like, it won't let me even go to the fort via the waypoint. All right. Thanks for the follow, Gordron. I was able to get back to my fort. It's still empty, but I was able to go outside town and make a port to it. But the first port was apparently under the map, and then I redid it, and it let me go through. But it's still empty, and I still can't do anything. Yeah, but I can't get out of my fort once I do that either, because the waypoints don't seem to be working. Oh, yeah, that's problematic. I'm trying the forge this time, so maybe the forge will have a fort. Yeah, yeah, we're able to get in. I should probably see if I can see chat right now. 1 second. Twitch.tv. Test. Sorry if I wasn't getting any of your messages. I am going to double check that my restream.io is working. I know I've had issues with that. Howdy. Yeah, my restream.io is apparently not working. Son of a bitch. Sorry, I haven't meant to ignore you guys. It's just hasn't been showing me goddamn shit. Oh, YouTube went through. That's irritating. Alright, I'll just check back in on you guys every now and then, I guess. Hey, YouTube chat. I can see you. Twitch chat, you're fucked. Ooh. Ooh. My voice chat does not like what I just did. That is weird. Oh well, I'll just deal with it. Let's kill Yapper again. Fuck you, Yapper. You're gonna die, asshole. Uh, 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 or you're just not gonna die. There we go. Fuck you. Die, you bastard. Fuck Yapper. Let's see if my fort is still blank. Yeah, I don't want Discord on because I have Discord pings on right now, so it would drive you goddamn insane if you heard all the different pings that I hear because I mod the chat. So though I am doing my best to ignore chat right now, aside from the voice chat. But you can jump in the Discord if you want to hear them talking. But I'm saving you from hearing. Yeah, you get the point. It's really fucking annoying. Yeah, so this is an account-wide issue too. So because I just made a forged, and yeah, rip. Yeah, nope. Pizza. Uh, yeah, Fox is having that issue too. Let me see if I can get you my ARC name. Let's see. Where's Tyler? Yeah. Yeah, so I don't have the audio on period. There is a way to split it to make it where you could hear in-game audio, but I was too cheap to pay $5 to do it because the software costs money. But it's basically to save you from hearing a million Discord pings because I'm a mod in Discord, so I don't want you guys to go insane with all the pings. It does mean you miss out on Max or not Max, fucking Matt Ullman's fucking great music, but it's better than driving you guys fucking insane. Tyler, what's the command to send the or get the information that you're looking for? Yeah, dxdiag. Oh, okay. You want the text file from that sent to you? I I DM'd it your way. You should be able to post screenshots in chat now too. I think they fair enough. Sorry guys, I'm struggling to keep up. There's a lot of shit going on. I could silence Discord, but then I'd ignore it completely. I don't quite want to ignore Discord completely, even though I'm doing that already. So, I mean, I guess I should just do that, but I'll deal with that later. It's not looking like I'm gonna have much luck progressing too far anyway. Yeah, that's a rather confusing bug for people because it looks like you got in, but you didn't really. I wonder if I didn't update my my Twitch, because I changed the name on my Twitch. Maybe I need to update it on Restream.io. Oh, yep, that was it. That's why. I was gonna say, why the fuck is not my chat not showing up? Because I really, like, it's really important to be able to chat with you guys. Especially if I'm not fucking having sounds playing. Come on, there we go. It is updating now. Sending data. Let's give it a test. They weren't actually flagged for beta. The beta, it was still saying it was basically a sign up thing. They just tried to clarify it with that, but it ended up confusing it more. Don't mind my cat scratching at the door either. I tried to let her in and then she fucking just stood there staring at me like a cunt, so pardon my French. Kitty, knock it off. Some people downloaded the game without having a key, so they see a grayed out play button because they can't actually play because there was a bug. Sorry, there's no sound, but I don't want to drive you guys crazy. I guess I could just turn on the ping mode. Or here, 1 second. Streamer mode. Enable streamer mode. I'm not sure if this will record voice or not, though. Yeah, fuck it. I'll add sound, guys. I'll add sound.
From high up there.
Okay.
We'll turn down the sound. High up. There we go.
Hello. Yeah, they may be.
I don't know if you guys can hear
looks
it.
like
Just
they're even
not.
gonna slow down people getting in the game until they can fix the Fort thing. Looks like.
Kitty, knock it off.
Makes sense. Considering forts are account wide.
Yep.
Where, yeah, it's a whole thing.
I'm not going to be able to play much today, guys. My brothers are in town, but after this week, when they're out of town, I'll fucking be playing no life mode.
The alpha is ongoing.
But I figure since I have a bit of time to myself right now, and it's just launching, that I'll play some.
We aren't turning the servers off, as far as I know.
Where do I report bugs?
Yeah, so at that point, it's like alpha and beta. That's just
The
Just a naming
feedback button at
difference.
the top should be a good place for putting in some
Hey, Jerry.
bugs and feedback. Also, there's a forum and ARC to report bugs.
So technically,
Yeah,
if you're
they
not
did a great job
allowed
with
into
the
alpha or
map.
beta, the next time you could go in could.
Are you guys able to hear the Discord voices, or?
We haven't announced what next stages look like, but we will send more keys out for alpha.
Oh, rip! I just screwed myself.
There is no feedback channel that we can use.
That feedback thing doesn't work?
On the forums.
Does this work? Let me send it. Yeah, there's a big button up at the top in the upper right-hand corner. Why am I pointing at the screen? You can't see me pointing at the screen. But you know,
That's amazing.
Yeah, there's a big button. There's a big button
Second
at the top
Tyler.
right that says feedback.
Tyler's reporting a bug. He can't show people his screen.
I'm trying to send a screenshot. That's why.
All right, found my
Here, let me mute the Discord. That's what I was trying to avoid. Was
waypoint
basically all the
video.
pings
When
for you
was
guys.
the forged mining animation
This should be
updated?
the trick there.
It was updated for this. Yeah, we put in a new animation for that and some new sound and
Sure.
effects
It
on
looks-
it.
Yeah, it looks good.
fuck's sake. Jesus
Do you li-
Christ.
You like it?
Yeah, I
What?
like it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's an alpha, man. Like most.
I think it was like punching it or something before, which looked kind of weird.
What? Are we punching?
They used to be
things
shooting it with its barrel.
Yeah. I feel like the what's it called? The Dusk Mage's mining animation could feel a bit more weighty. Like have a particle effect when it hits or something. Other than like sort of I might be tripping, I might actually wait, where's a tree?
Yeah, we our effects guys are kind of on the understated side sometimes, so we oftentimes
Sorry, guys. I'm
are
giving
asking
feedback
to
on
crank
the
it up a
start
little
screen
more.
music because I love the
Yeah.
original start screen music, and it's
Again, like
they changed it up on
I've
me.
already
the
asked
particle
for-
effect's always a
Hi, Melon.
balance.
Yeah, and I've already asked them to crank up those effects once, and they said they did. So sounds like I'll have to ask again. That's just part of it.
First chest.
Yeah.
I can say so
I'm
far,
guessing
Rapid
you guys
Strikes
are
is
enjoying
definitely
the
the
game.
loudest skill Forge has.
Like volume-wise, it's loud, or
Yeah,
visually?
Farm materials.
volume wise.
Oh, that's
Does it seem too loud?
Yeah.
Just a smidge, I would say. Not like super too loud.
Okay.
Hey, are you still able to purchase access to the beta?
There's no way to purchase access at the moment.
All right.
The only thing close to that was they had a thing before Alpha 1 where you could donate to a charity and get Alpha access.
But that we I don't believe we're
That
doing
is
anything
long
like
gone.
that.
Yeah, that was long over
that was
though.
before Alpha 1, so right now the only way is to, enter in and hope you get lucky.
Pretty much just RNGs will have to be on my side.
Yeah, that's
RNG,
right.
yeah, it's an ARPG. I mean, if they didn't have RNG in every element, then, is it really an RPG?
We should give out like magic and rare and legendary
That
invites.
doesn't do anything different. It's just like
But you got legendary invites.
This fucking Restream.io.
we'll start making our own discords and
Fucking
feeling
not even-
elitist.
Most recent driver
Bastards.
update has not resolved.
I was trying to make it work so I could easily see chat while playing, but nothing's ever
Okay, let me-
fucking
Was it
easy.
after rebooting as well, or like the extra computer?
Yeah, it was.
Go back to a previous version?
If you guys are missing your
But if I
forts,
wasn't at the
don't
newest
take a
version,
waypoint.
What are the odds?
Yeah, I've
For
never
the,
had going back to a previous version fix anything. Hey, did you point at your screen? I hear that works.
I can't confirm it does actually work. I telepathically could see his hand.
Hi, Gazuder. Gazuder. I don't know how the fuck to say your name, but hi.
Oh, I don't know who Jack is, but my homeboy's helping me kill these goblins.
all right, sent along the DXI.
Holy shit, this guy has a lot of health. Oh, my Digitus just does no damage. Gotcha. Thanks for the follow. You can do it. Oh. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wasn't just glowy.
Mr. John. Yeah, my fort has a very lot of nothing in it, and it just traps me in there like a jail. So I'm not going to my fort. And by association, I am not getting skill ups. So this is gonna make this run interesting.
I don't want to be that guy.
I can't even switch characters to try to do it because countdown forts for the lose in this case. Shrine of Might. Oh. Shrine of Wagon. Alright. Die, you bastards. Oh. I'm sure he likes his legs in the ground. It's fine.
What's so funny?
He just got a legendary already.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on mute. My bad. I was laughing because my Apelka looked like he was sunk in the ground, and I didn't realize he was kneeling.
Yeah, I keep thinking that too. It freaks me out. But then I
Also,
realized.
I actually did get a legendary.
At the same time, I'm like, oh yeah, legendary. But it is. Yeah, I see that, and I'm like, what happened? Why did he sit down? Oh wait.
FYI, in case you haven't had any other feedback in terms of Fort, I logged in for the first time and I have everything in there, so.
Oh, that's good. No, it is certainly working for some people. But
Yeah, I think
not everybody.
it's an unfortunately large minority.
Fort, huh? Yeah, okay. I remember Fort not working from the first phase. Second phase, I didn't play the second phase. I was busy doing other things.
Yeah,
but this
we
is
had a thing where like 14 people would be dumped into the same fort. That was
Oh yeah, dude, that was.
Oh, that was
fantastic.
hilarious.
hilarious. It was like, what? This is how you're starting the game?
I love the private zones too. The same thing happened. It was like, this doesn't seem very private.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you and I ran into each other for the first time, Fox. It's like, oh hey, it's nice to meet you.
I gave up WoW. WoW was boring.
Alright, I gotta find these pants.
Yeah, one fort is shared between all characters, so it's kind of badass because you'll pimp out a fort on one character, get on an alt, and then you run in and you're just like, oh shit, that's right, I got this pimpin' fort. But now my fort needs to be rebuilt,
Dark launcher.
and I can't do that because yeah, it will trap me.
Thing.
Oh, the hand grab attack is.
Click home
is a
and you're like
weapon
on the
attack.
Torchlight page. Makes no sense.
Oh, really? You click home, it goes to the
Oh
Torchlight
god,
page?
it's my
Yeah,
fort.
it makes no sense.
It doesn't
I'm
make
afraid.
sense. I agree.
I didn't realize that the hand grab attack was a.
Oh wait, this is someone else's fort.
Attack. It's good to see default weapon attacks that are actually like interesting.
Yeah, the Digitus default weapon is. We went through a lot of iterations as to what to do there, but it felt like it gave the Dusk Mage a little range for a default.
Oh, I guess I should actually put on my gear.
Yeah, no, it's good. Alright.
That would help.
It's nice, but there's a lot of variety amongst them. Like the mace is just a single target hitter, whereas the great weapon it hits a big swipe of guys really slowly with lots of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm using the just a normal sword, and it is also sort of an AOE deal.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
fast.
3 targets.
Up to 3 targets, and a little bit of damage.
Confirmed. This game
On
does
the
not work.
on the bright side, if your fort isn't there, you can still join into other people's forts out in the world. So that
Oh yeah, yeah. Would you be able to use that stuff as well?
you can use their stash, but I don't know
use their
about
stash.
skill
Okay,
building's
fair enough.
probably not. I didn't try though.
Well, yeah, because that would sort of be a way to circumvent your progression of your fort if you just use other people's ones.
But you
So
can't
that makes
but you can get access to your stash through their fort though,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
which is kind of a weird loophole.
Yeah.
That's nice, because in
Oh, I
PoE
need to
you
do a
can't
quest.
get access to your own stash.
Kitty, god damn
Or
it.
you can, and it's like essential.
While you're in somebody else's hideaway?
Yeah, yeah. Like you just access their stash and it's your stash.
Okay.
Very useful.
Because what do you guys party up and kind of hang out? In the
Sorry that
stash?
the voice is
hideaway?
choppy
Yeah,
too.
that, or you're like, you know, doing trades and
oh,
you
there
don't
it
have
goes.
like X currency and you just
Get
wanna,
it!
like, pop in and grab
Knock
it.
it
You don't have to
off.
go through 2 load screens to do that. You just
Fucking cats.
That's cool.
Did you get the DX Diag info from me? I emailed it to
I
you.
did. Oh, I got one person's I've passed on.
Probably I put Pug Gamer on mine, that's my ARC name.
Let me see. Yes, I got that one, and I've passed on to our graphics lead. I don't know if he's here around today to be looking at it, but
So good. I'll give the game a try in a couple hours, maybe it'll work out.
yeah, sorry about that, man.
No, that's okay. Alpha problems.
Yeah, we're gonna learn a lot of things. It's been 3 months since we had public playing, so there's still a lot of things to learn about.
Are all the new like UI elements in? Because I thought you did some changes to the the health and mana orbs.
No, that didn't get in.
Okay.
No, we'll be adding new UI every day.
Hell yeah, man.
I mean, like,
I think I have to
I already know the
go
the
to full
patch
screen
that
mode for
have a
the
bunch of
sound
our
not to be
changes
choppy.
in it.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Definitely.
God damn it. Thanks for the follow. I'm not going to try pronouncing
The
your name
consumable
now.
stab? Yeah.
Again, at least.
Yeah, the potions are their own like bucket, separate from all other consumables. You have a-
Let's try
Good.
windowed mode probably.
What
isn't
kind of
a good idea,
variety do you reckon we'll see in potions? Like,
No,
like
still
things like
not working.
Pop Exile variety where you get like swiftness.
Video
I don't know yet.
full
I have on my
Let's see if
list
this helps.
to add some more varieties, so I agree we need to, but I don't
There
think
we
we have
go.
a full list designed out yet.
So that helps
I
with
think
the
we've got some
sound, but
ideas. Oh, sweet
this is
blue.
going to make alt tabbing
Can
more
I just
annoying.
ask, is anybody else playing on an ultra wide monitor?
I do at home, but I haven't. I'm not today.
Okay, and that's not negatively affecting.
At some point,
the
I'll
ability
get my
to-
fucking restream.io working.
Is there something that's
But for
bothering you
now,
about
since
it?
the stream is
No,
live
no,
already,
like I'm just wondering if that
not worry
could
about
be a symptom of like why my game is not working at all.
Oh.
I'll just alt tab every now and then.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Is there a way you can run the game windowed? Let me ask you.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
If there's like a command line or something.
Get me some grays. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Where'd my Digidisc go? There we are. Into the cave of star. Wait, that's not where I need to go. Fuck.
Really?
Put it into Windows borderless. That might help.
Anytime, man. I'm glad to help. Be able to help.
Usually it's just from it not being in admin mode on Discord, but
I'm totally ignoring
Traders.
the Discord right now, though.
Trade gear to other people.
No.
Well, where we're gonna do that? Is it the cash shop? It sounds like a cash shop.
I know.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, let's go back up. I think I need to go to Den of Upheaval, I believe.
Okay, what's going on?
Keeping with Diablo 2's tradition, the Den of Evil, Den of Upheaval. Good old Easter eggs there.
Okay, so for
Everyone's favorite.
the guys having trouble with it not showing up in windowed mode, there is the executable for the game that you could run directly instead of
OP
running through
elites.
Arc, and maybe make a shortcut of it with dash windowed.
Doing it.
Work though with doesn't Arc do like the authentication?
If Arc is on, he'll get us the authentication, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like when before you could hit the play button, you could still launch the game through the executable.
Damn, I'm still on my level 2.
No, but that's an excellent question. And no, we were able to handle it without having to do
One of these
it
days.
through command line. But a lot of games do it, their launcher through command line. So
Alright. At least it shows the fucking quest icon where to go. That help. That's an immense help.
So sorry, what do I want to do here to enable this windowed version?
Try to find the executable for the game.
Yep, I'm there.
Okay, right click and
Oh
make a
shit,
shortcut.
got my relic weapon.
And then edit that shortcut and add a dash windowed command line.
There it is, yeah. Oh, they gave me the blood drinker to start. That's interesting.
Oh.
So .exe dash window.
Yeah, with a space in between usually between the exe
Space dash, then W.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Capital W.
Shouldn't matter.
Let's kill some goblin bastards. Jesus, Stitches really does no damage. I guess I shouldn't expect anything out of the starting Stitches, but
I can't seem to put anything in there.
Huh. Like you drag something over to it and it doesn't go in?
Yep, I also get a screen pop up with a blank slot saying lifebound.
zoom zoom. Except there's a mine here, so I don't want to zoom zoom. But
Is Pathfinder's Trail supposed to have NPCs? Because I don't see any.
oh. And another mine. God damn it.
So you're saying when you go to the shared stash and it's opened up, and you're trying to put something into it, nothing will go in.
Right, I'm supposed to kill everyone anyway.
And
That would be a bad idea to skip
when you
mobs.
highlight the entries of the shared stash, it says
Lifebound.
Lifebound. Okay.
I sent a screenshot to someone.
Yeah.
Also, is Pathfinder's Trail supposed to have NPCs? Because I don't see any.
Should be. Is this in your own stash or is this in somebody else's stash?
Third stash. Pathfinder's Trial.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's in somebody else's fort, but still probably should work. And you're also not seeing NPCs there, which is kind of weird. They should be outside.
Oh, they never made it where you could blow the horn.
Fort, I think.
Rip.
It says, it's like
That was one of the
third map or
feedbacks
something.
that you should be able to blow that horn.
Yep. Yeah. Somebody else's fort will be there in the Pathfinder's Trail as you go from Wood's Edge to the next area. This one way
Nice,
we can
level
showcase
5.
and show off.
You are far ahead of me, but
other people.
then again, I can't fucking turn in quests or do anything with my fort, so I have an excuse at least. That and I'm juggling stream and occasionally checking Discord, but not really. I will use every excuse I have, though. God damn it! It's all those other issues, and not me, you know, randomly wandering off without completing the quests that I need to do to
I love little
progress.
cave goblins.
So this window method is failing. Basically specify in the target box to make sure that the path is a valid file name and is protected.
Oh man.
Try downloading Borderless Gaming's free version of Windows, or because it's basically a forced Windows mode.
Yeah, and our graphics program is saying you just get the dash window depending on it. It will switch back to full screen when you actually after you log in. So we're still trying to figure out what to do to help.
I did not clear 100% of the mobs. That's a dirty lie, but oh well. I'll take it. Find Dead Master.
There's a settings
Rich
file you
Bro.
might be able to play with.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There's my bitch.
It's strange that you only have access to like graphics options after some phase of already being the game.
And I'm out of mana.
Yeah, and it is strange. There's we've had some bug with our UI that some of our UI won't work in.
I can't wait to get Holy Fury.
And so we couldn't get it to work. And this is obviously causing, making this issue worse. So another reason to try to find a way around it and try to get that to work.
Die, you bastard!
Nice. So you
Die.
just your shops or your skill points.
I'm gonna deep fry you like a fucking yapper.
Yeah. Skill points and gold.
Maybe. Oh shit.
Right now, isn't that like... There's not many like sort of gold sinks in the game right now, right?
Not that many. There's potions. There's some fort decoration,
going,
as well as upgrading some skill objects. I believe that's most of it today. We have other things coming, so that's good. And I think relic weapons probably too.
Well, fuck you. You're gonna die, bitch. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Alright, there we go. Let's get this bastard.
Okay. Alright, that's it.
God damn, this guy has a lot of health.
Insufficient mana.
Gonna get close there.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't work I run like Discord as admin and it worked, yeah.
Ooh, a legendary pet
Let me check
call.
up on chat.
Ooh. Your pet is straight up Gucci.
Yeah, your pet's got better gear than you.
Dark Spheres is kind of shit. Luminous Run is a really good one if you're trapped. It basically lets you run through mobs without having collision, which is a big deal, so I'd go with that.
Much, or?
No, I think this is the only item that
Magic Mace?
those drops I need.
Be one hand. Be one hand.
Okay, that's good.
Maybe?
I mean, we don't want that to be happening most of the time.
Oh, sweet. It's one hand.
Alright, treasure chest.
You got
Don't worry, it's not a
Tyler.
mimic.
Oh
I'm gonna
god.
whip out my gaming
Is
laptop
the next
and put
quest
it in
go
front
to
of my
town?
computer to try this now.
Please don't be go to town.
I got this Digis, which looks like someone ripped off a piece of a Forged.
So I think that on the black screen problem, we're gonna email you a 9i file.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Looks like he's talking. He said you've got 3 monitors hooked up to your one video card, and Unreal might be getting confused as to which one to run and what it's doing.
I can
Anyway.
disconnect some. I'm
Yeah,
here to talk.
so
3 monitors.
So Chris Lambert, our graphics programmer, is
It is to go
sending
back
an
to
email with some stuff. He's going back and forth.
Time
We'll
to
try help
reset
you
my
out.
progress.
Beautiful.
I mean,
You just got 3 monitors on the show off.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, I have 2
I didn't
monitors.
say
I'll go
that.
to. I guess I'll go to my fort.
One of them's just a TV,
Yeah,
so that you
sure.
can, like, run some popcorn time when the time comes.
Yeah. You need one for the game. You need one for the game, one for the entertainment, like the video or something, and one for like Discord.
That's pretty much exactly right.
Yeah. And then 3 other for
Hey, my
various,
fort's there.
explicit images.
My fort kicked in, by the way.
Hmm?
My fort is
Oh,
there
so
now.
The fort that was gone has appeared.
Indeed, yes.
I'll check mine.
Awesome. Let me
I
let
will.
people know which one.
Can you build in it?
That's Fox. I'm hearing say that, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay.
Are you able to build in the fort?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so that's all fixed. One second. Let me try and teleport to my fort. I can't actually use the portal in town, so I have to go out town.
Oh, this is a different banner.
Yeah, because like
Whatever.
if forts fix themselves, that changes it from an ultimate red alert to just a very dark pink alert.
Oh, what's going on with this ramp?
Whoa.
What was that?
Oh, we
Sound
have
like
constructions going on downstairs, which is to the great delight of our sound.
I think
Occasionally he has to hear the saws and drills going on.
Oh, I still can't.
It's fine. You
see.
should just bring a microphone down there for some like random bestial noises. Oh, my fort
Certainly.
exists now as well,
Oh, good.
and
So-
I can build.
Awesome.
So
That's
while
great news.
I see my fort and stuff, I still can't take the waypoint out.
You still can't take the waypoint out. That's correct.
Yeah.
We have plans to change that, but we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, the big swirly waypoints I've noticed are the ones that I can't use.
Yeah.
Well, you should be able to, when you finish that quest to make your skill object, you should be able to use the big swirly waypoint.
Oh, let me
okay.
double check that.
So-
Yeah.
We were just trying to keep you from leaving your fort before you had done that work.
So essentially, big swirly waypoints are disabled until after that. But because I like logged out and logged back in to get into the
Right.
fort, the one
Right.
in town was also disabled.
Right. The idea is we're trying to keep you in your fort in the initial flow until you've done the thing you're supposed to.
Yep. Oh, Alpha Hero banner. I'm gonna buy that because that's the most important thing right now.
Your skill has grown.
Your skill has grown.
Because of course it is.
Dark Spirits.
Like
I'm not
bunch
even
of
gonna buy
gold
that.
skulls.
That thing's shit.
Bunch of grain sacks, bunch of
Heavy
regular
hitter.
crates, bunch
That
of wooden
seems like a
crates.
no-brainer. I'll buy that. Just make
Man.
sure to apply my
Construction
passive.
just.
Oh yeah.
All right. I gotta mute now. This is just great. Driving me crazy.
We gotta get Erica to do some recording now. This is some optimal monster sound effects right here. Like,
It is, yeah.
See?
we got some future bosses.
Now some like creature of the deep sounds, like the groaning from the bottom of the ocean coming up.
It's like a werewolf.
A whale, that's it. He's gonna have like a half man, half walker running around. Christ.
Huh? Who goes there?
Let's see.
Reminded me of some of the sounds for the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, actually.
I seem to
Maybe
be the
that's
only
what's
one
going
thinking.
on.
I seem to be the
They're
only
not
one
sound
thinking that could
effects.
be live effects for sound effects. But
How do we know the sound effects are not real?
Skill
Yeah.
stage.
There we go.
Has the
Alright.
Arcana been updated from last alpha? Or am I tripping?
I wish I could see the damage. It feels like I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's plans to add things that allow you to see damage later on.
If they're not dead, keep swinging.
Just look at how fast that health will get us down. That's what you gotta do for now.
Always make sure to double tap too.
Luminous Run. Okay, I'm unlocking that immediately. What
Oh, I
level
need
do
to
I
go
have
to
to
the
get?
Imperial
Spirit Well.
Outpost.
I need Arcanum 2, I need 50. Wait, how do okay, I want to upgrade this. What do I need? Oh, I need more gold. Like a lot more gold.
2,000 gold.
Yeah.
I want a Spirit Well. I want the ability to make a summoner.
You have a new quest.
You have a
Dude,
new
I love
quest.
necromancy as well.
Necrophilia mods.
Oh god,
Okay.
what a horrible picture.
The
someone linked my YouTube
Yeah, I'm sure we
stream.
all do.
And
That's a common.
Oh man, that's a great picture though. As horrible as it is. It's, oh,
Dark Spears. that's
invisible
pretty
wall
fucking sexy.
boss. 2 OP. Let's try going around. Going around is the strat for the invisible wall boss, apparently.
This is such a strange place.
Bring me their clothes.
Time
Yada,
to change
yada,
my
yada.
hotkeys because I'm not a 1, 2, 3, 4 man. I'm a QWERT man. Also known as a man of culture.
Can't go down that way.
I mean, your W is already hockeyed.
Yeah, well, they're all changing. Okay.
Alright, where does it want me to go? Cave of
If you're not going
Sorrow.
Dust Mage, you're missing out. Dang.
Sorry, I can't hear you over my punching everything to death.
Once the Dust Mage gets the Holy Fury, though, shit's gonna be ham. That got buffed even, and that was already strong. So.
Could I not actually rebind all of my things, like my potion and whatnot? That's an issue. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna have to deal with the 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. Oh wait, no, there it is. Never mind.
Clearly what you need is one of the mice to have the keypad on the side, so you can just rebind everything to that.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons on my mouse.
Yeah, I have one of the 12-button nagas, or I think it's a chroma.
It doesn't light up every color, because then it's a chroma. That's chroma's whole shtick.
Reducing the number of screens attached to my graphics card did not help.
Yikes. Does Dust Mage have a blink, or only this Luminous Run?
Luminous Run, and I think does it get something else? I forget. I think it's only Luminous Run.
I'm just a big old blink nerd, so.
I think they said they tried playing around with the blink, and it did not go well.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, we used to have a blink thing, but it had all the issues. But Christian keeps talking about trying to bring it back.
Classic Christian.
Moving the... Okay, that's okay.
Oh shit, this is chest.
Don't worry, it's probably not a mimic this time.
Oh yeah, right. That stream they did the other day, it was like every damn one he walked up to was a fucking mimic.
That was the whole experience of Alpha 1 and 2.
Yeah.
There are no treasure chests.
No, and it wasn't just you walk up to a mimic, it was you walk up to 20 mimics in disguise as one mimic.
So the good news is I put in that should be a limit of 1 mimic per area, and we no longer have an index. Isn't that great?
However, I'll be a little disappointed if somewhere down the line you don't add like a boss affix that's like Russian stacking mimic or alpha mimic or mother mimic. I mean, it's like the bug wrote an interesting like effect for you, man.
Oh, my damn cat is still scratching at the
Is it
door.
make my mouse over?
What is that?
Fire weapons. I want to get my favorite moves. My favorite moves kick ass, but they're gonna take a bit longer to get to.
Insufficient mana.
Insufficient mana. Thank you for telling me that. Still not as bad as No Man's Sky was with that shit. I swear, they'd have a fucking audio, what is it called? A commentator queue.
This guard from a cage
Just
and
for,
he's just standing
oh,
there.
your ass itches.
Like, oh, nope, I live here
Oh,
now.
your ass itches slightly less. Your
He's really
ass
chill.
no longer itches. Shut up.
Oh boy.
Pet inventory.
Cave of Sorrows. Sounds like a good vacation spot.
I guess I should probably put on some gear. That would be a good idea. Fun fact, Cave of Sorrows is the nickname for my room.
It's depressing.
Why is sorrow?
I'm sorry, Fox. It's okay, I'm here.
I need to turn down the fence. How
Pet, go do my bidding.
Oh, save and apply. Maybe it's because I logged out that I fucking had that cranked up.
Oh, there's a pack of elite netherlings.
Let me know if I need to
This
crank
fire
up the
under
sound
mine.
for you
Wonder
guys
how that-
on the passive sound. But it was blasting into my ear, so I
Hopefully
fucking
not.
turned it
Hopefully,
down.
hopefully we'll be on that now.
Let us know how they feel. Oh man. Look at that. Sean. Just
I think the pack size is big.
I got all excited for an item and was like, zombie shirt. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, I'm in the Cave of Sorrows as well doing that. I'm like, ooh, a purple.
Yep. Let me check back to chat real quick. Nothing there. Alright.
wow.
Dude,
Ooh,
these
that's
are
very
zombies, man. Hell yeah, man.
If you get a legendary, post it in chat.
Oh, I got 2 legendaries so far.
Dude, no NDA, man. NDA's gone. Let's embrace it. Oh, dude. New Digis. I really like some of the art design on these Digises.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, no, I got like one that looks like someone ripped a chunk off a forge. It's got 2 little wiggly fingers that are animated as well, which is a good touch.
My relic weapon not supposed to be leveling.
Your relic weapon should be leveling.
It's still level 1 0.
I totally forgot I had a relic weapon.
Mine
Is it in your got it in your equip slot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, actually, mine is also level 1.
Ooh, lethal
what looks like
Digitus.
0 experience.
Mine too.
Mine
Well,
was
shit, look at that.
level 3 with half a way to level 4.
Well, fuck, look at this guy.
Do,
Let's flick
do we have
some
to
of
build
us.
like the reliquary to gain experience?
No.
Shouldn't be.
Weird.
There we go. Now my weapon's
Maybe-
doing some fucking damage.
Mind you, have you guys been only in Goblin?
Yeah.
I've been beating up goblins and zombies pretty much.
You
Try. Just out of curiosity, because I've been fighting Hybrid stuff. Try the Hybrid area, see if it does it.
Yeah, I think the reason the Dusk Mage mining animation doesn't feel weighty is less the particle effects, but the fact that the character itself is pretty much like stationary. I don't know. It's 6, 7.
Also, does the Alpha General discussion channel have embed yet?
I don't know.
I still need a zombie shirt.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
let's
think
try
the
out.
animations
I don't
for
think
the
I ever tried out the
forge
Blood
doing
Drinker
their,
before.
Resource mining. Looks real
Me too.
nice.
Yeah, look.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm impressed, but yeah, this doesn't feel too good. Oh, is that a no, that's it being active. Huh. They might need to do some tuning on that.
Running into the Hyvid zone to see if this still relic.
Yeah, I've been in the Goblin, the Lost Woods for ages, and it's level 3 from there.
Okay.
Suddenly, I regret popping my relic right before the boss.
Okay, well,
that's alright though.
So
It didn't seem like the relic was doing much anyway. Oh, rot face. It's WoW all over again.
Insufficient mana.
No artificial and potions.
What's giving me that bleed effect? Oh. Cool.
Well, it's less of an issue now that they
Ooh, ow.
Oh, and
can't
then it
take
started
up all your
leveling.
backspace.
What did you do?
I don't know. I got my relic weapon out and started using it.
Yeah.
And then it leveled up.
And whack that boy out and start smacking.
And then I died, but let's see what.
But you shouldn't. It levels like passively when you're not like actively using it, right?
Yeah, that's the intent. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm smacking things around with it right now, and nah, still none.
Chris sent me that config file and it made no difference. It's now just a windowed screen in the middle of my screen, just as black.
Bummer. Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
Alright. You guys let me know if you see like some rubber banding as you're playing, if you know what I mean, like where you move forward and it kind of pulls you back.
I already did. I turned in a feedback on it. It was right at the waypoint. That quest you do where you have to find it and then activate it.
Okay.
The one in Woods Edge.
You'll have to let me know while you're still in the levels the idea of what your server is. It's kind of tricky.
I mean, it's kind of late, but while I wasn't personally rubber banding, I saw someone else kind of like rubber banding, which I assumed was just client desync with server.
Yeah, that can be. It can be just internet.
Yeah, I saw
desync.
somebody running backwards once. That was fun.
Yeah, I moved around the whole waypoint and it was doing it the whole time. So
I have a slight issue when clicking on like waypoints and dungeons. Tricky to click on them.
Yeah, the waypoint. Or are you talking about the portal after you kill the boss?
the portal out. Yeah.
Yeah, we've keep running into that. We haven't figured out how to fix that yet.
yeah,
I had that happen to me
like you
today
kind of have to
too.
get in front of it or something.
No, I think sometimes it's time. I have a feeling like you just wait till it works.
Oh.
Thanks, Justin.
Really but yes, Edward's been looking into that.
I like the
and
skull
figured out
shirt more,
what it is.
honestly, but I'm sporting this one for now. That skull shirt kicks ass.
So I gotta say, Hyvid Frontier aside, the couple hours I've been playing, I've only found one bug. No, it's just a visual bug with the sliders on the menu.
Oh yeah, that thing's annoying. Yeah, clean that up. That's good though. Otherwise, good.
Yeah.
I've had like no issues at all, really.
Yeah, only my relic
This is
weapon.
probably good
Otherwise,
though.
everything-
Now that
And then my relic
items
weapon,
actually
when I got
look
to this zone, it started leveling.
good
I
to
don't know
use
what's up with it.
for staffs.
I
Like
think
the
it should level
two-handers before
faster
looked
if you
crappy.
use it that way. If you use it more often, it'll level faster.
Yeah, but I feel like
Yapper.
some of the relic weapons,
You filthy bastard. Give me your quest.
might be more passive in the way they're used. I don't know what your plans are there.
Yeah, some
But,
of them currently have more abilities that are not when you're using it. I agree. We're planning on trying to put a whole lot more into them. We had previously planned on making a lot more of them, but I think right now our plan is to double down on the ones we've got.
Yeah, that's smart.
I had that in the patch notes, though. I talked about that some.
Yeah, I saw that. But what I think there are 3 in right now.
We turned off a bunch of them
That's
because we wanted to.
zero.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I said,
that
we
must
want to
have been a
focus on
starter
making
item.
a few better instead of a whole bunch.
Yeah, I feel like they each one should feel unique and like impact and change, like be build defining.
Yeah, and they kind of almost do now, but not nearly as much as they should.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, with the one you start with, I press W when I want to kill a boss. Well, but that's
That
is
you
that what
still
it's
want
starting
that to be
with?
true.
Well, yeah. It works as an ultimate as well.
Yeah, but we just want there to be more going on though with that.
I hit level 4 and equip that legendary collar now, but my pet did though.
Your pet's what?
Dead.
Your pet's dead. Yeah.
Way to go.
F's in chat.
Oh, blue feels good.
On the other hand, this color looks like it's got plus 22% health and then plus 21% health, so maybe that'll help him live.
Yeah, there you go. Won't die next time.
Oh, and my relic weapon just suddenly leveled up. Weird.
Isn't it weird? It kicks in after a little bit, right? That's still not good. I mean, we still have a thing to fix there, but at least it fixes itself.
Oh, cool! I got retroactive credit
maybe
for my
just that
skill points
first
and
level
shit.
is like the bar's not updating properly.
That's
a
big ass hand.
Could be. It could be. All right, I gotta send that pet off to sell stuff. Go sell.
Gotta love them
Good, they never come
Torchlight
back.
stables.
I actually think it's bad for pacing, but there's no way to get around it. It's what everyone wants to have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard you or heard mention of it.
Yeah,
But it's like a branding thing at this
yeah.
point.
No, I can't get around it. There's no avoiding it.
It was like, oh look, this cool thing that Torchlight had. If it was not in this one, I'd be like, oh.
Why did you do that? Well, I have all these philosophies and reasons. And yeah, that's not gonna.
Well, we have all these reasons. We don't need reasons.
When it came to the lore, we thought that it's best that way.
Yeah, we had a lore. We have a great story about that.
Story, yes.
Yeah.
So if pets are not sent to town, they get actually depressed, and you don't want a suicidal pet.
Yeah, you're staying away. They want to be with you all the time.
Oh, that sounds kinky.
That's
Yeah, why you gotta?
Yeah, you're the one that made it kinky.
That escalated quickly.
It was not going that direction.
I love these people.
You can get a damage bonus for if you press pet.
It's weird. It's
come back.
It's almost like a single player MMO, in that like you don't really care about other people's progress necessarily because it's mainly focused around you, but you also can interact with people in a social type of way. So it's a very interesting interpretation of MMO because it's almost like a single player game in a lot of ways, but it's very integrated.
Yeah? Why you gotta do me dirty like this?
In a smooth, subtle way. So like you can accidentally interact
we're
with
just
people.
part of the day today. We're leaving it on.
Yeah, you got
I
speed
think you understand. I'm speed running. I literally, before you could press the play button, I had it open via like the executable, so I could hit that login button faster than anyone else.
But he still killed to get for last.
You need to fucking calm down, okay? You need to.
Maybe that's why you couldn't use your fort.
It's,
Hey, I'm
it's
just
just
saying, I
like
killed Yipper twice.
Brutal.
I killed him once.
you don't have any fucking evidence.
Yeah, but he has reasons.
Reasons. You just need reason.
Whoa, is anyone else like health just randomly go down?
Do you have a bunch of bonus to health items?
No. Actually, you know what? Let me have a look. Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay, we probably still have a bug there. Let me check on that.
Is it in your fort?
No, it's just out in the world. My health will like be down. I think it's like a graphics thing. I don't think my health is actually down. I think it's
Right.
just-
Yeah, it's just display. It's not the actual.
Frontier Banda. That doesn't roll. Oh, my man has a little dragon, bro.
Hey Tyler, are they still doing the live stream?
Still doing the what?
Yeah, it's very.
The live stream.
Oh, I don't know. I assume Paul's gonna start doing this.
Yeah, yeah, it's going on right now.
Okay. He sits a couple rows away from me, so I'm not hearing or seeing it.
He looked very lonely sitting there by himself.
Really, he's by himself. He sits next to Jordan and Christian. It's a fun place.
Yeah, yeah, he should
All the
definitely grab
action
someone in there.
And he's right next to the whole server team.
Yapper is so cute.
You go over there and put your hat on and say.
There you go.
I should drive down there and bust out my laptop and play with it.
All right, we've got Netherling elites. Why do I have a bunch of elites? Why does it say elite on those? You shouldn't have a bunch of elites. Oh, did I crash?
Feels bad, man.
Looks like I went boom.
Oh shit.
Feels bad.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, leveled up. Let's throw on that new staff. Let's see how much damage I go. Or get. Oh yeah. That's sexy. That's what I'm talking about.
Will there be an option to change your?
We
They have like
more
pets
plans for pets. We are not ready to talk about what those are yet. Yes, you can imagine with a game where you're playing the same character for a long time online that you'd have an ability to do that at some point, but we're not ready for that.
Hello.
I'm curious about something. Do developers ever check out any of the mods for like Torchlight 2? You get some ideas on something?
Some of the guys here play him.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Some of those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn straight. I'll diggity down.
Oh, I'm glad I caught brushed up today on the news. I didn't realize the third alpha was out.
Okay. Well,
oh, there's an FPS in the game. I didn't even see that beforehand.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Wow, you guys listened to a lot of our feedback. I see the notes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Yeah, they
I was one of the advocates about complaining about the gear leveling and how it just.
Oh yeah.
Same.
I was literally just about to say I feel like way less interrupted in my like gameplay now that I don't have to go back and.
Well, it just
spend
felt
the
bad
points.
on well, what this leveling kind of is when you had to spend all your points just to maintain your
I
gear.
made
It was
that
like,
change in December. Yeah, it was pretty quick after. Yeah, we heard that one loud and clear.
I mean, it's an interesting concept, you know.
in the wardrobe, you said that you were programming over and over again in December that we complained about.
He's like, this is my side project.
Yeah.
My little thing.
Rip his Christmas though.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. Like I like it, pretty much all the change.
Consumable tab, that was a nice one. Yeah, the potions crowding up your inventory felt bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit much.
At the same time, it doesn't enforce a limit now on how many you can carry.
Indeed, it does.
Yeah, but I mean that was never the issue. The issue was like, oh, okay, well now like I have, do I sell them because
Right.
of the scare from the first wave when you couldn't find him at.
Right. Absolutely. No, it's a lot more clear what to do and what's going on. Like you're full and that's just it. It doesn't fill your inventory, it just fills that slot.
It's good. The potions festive now. That's the thing that you're like slowly building up, using up.
Yeah, but
I know you
it's not
talked
like
about
trying to
it's
stream
no either.
and mod the Torchlight stream at the same time.
Yeah, it's by accident, and then be
Did I get someone
on
on?
a tight spot.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm dying! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
So you didn't care if you
Woo. That was close.
You were just a skill you could do, and I found that people didn't care about if they got hurt.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I died anyway to that heavy damage that the shield guy just bashing your face in.
And that's my second legendary item.
Good on you. I have none. Okay, and I hate existence. Give me more.
Know that
Ooh,
feeling.
Death Mage skills.
Yeah, man. I'm saving up that gold to upgrade my Arcanum. I want that bloody. I want to be a summoner.
The reason why you reduced the number of available relics to 3?
Did you? I thought I wrote a little thing there about that.
Yeah. So,
okay. Yeah, I'm quickly going through. I guess we should read and make more detail.
Yeah, they want them to feel sort of more unique and more impactful.
Poison ones were kind of cool though.
Oh no,
it's not like.
Yeah, we'll get to them, but we want to make a few of them better first instead of a whole bunch of them that are okay.
Oh shit! Big netherling. Oh shit! That's a lot of netherlings.
Big particle effect leveling up.
Oh yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is.
Classic.
They got a lot of good stuff.
It's like a classic thing that it always feels good.
Yeah, there was definitely a large amount of like, hey, you as a parkour artist, one of our parkour artists for a whole milestone was just working on all the good feedback stuff.
Yeah.
Like
you
that.
You guys have been busy, huh?
Is it?
You guys haven't seen half of it.
Damn.
Good.
Yeah. I'm sure. I mean,
you're still up to that slightly teasing, but I'm not ready to tell you about it yet.
Yeah, I have to.
I mean, we
one more.
We've seen some of the UI stuff that isn't in. Like we've seen some of the work that has been done on things like the mini map and the health bauble. Which every time, like, I look down at that fucking bright red health like orb.
Oh yeah, our new UI artist fixed that like on day 1 or day 2.
Yeah. Yeah, so you actually posted sort of a progress on that thing a while back.
I think he's actually referencing the end game though, because I know he mentioned that on stream.
Oh,
was the end game that they were
just
working on.
Yeah, some
That's
of it's
weird.
in-game stuff coming, or whatever. I don't know. In-game has like 8 definitions, so I'm sure people will hear what I'm saying. It helps with in-game and say, no, that's not in-game at all.
Yeah, well, whereas like end game, it just needs to be some sort of progression that you can just keep. And having a variety in end game is also a good thing to have. So you're not stuck, just mapping or whatever.
Hey Tyler, I'm stuck in a Deeper Sorrows boss fight, and I can't create my portal or get out of the boss fight.
Yeah, isn't that annoying? I hate that thing. So what I think that you got 2 options. One is I've seen it usually clear up after about like 10-15 seconds, or 2, you can go back to character select and select your character again to get back in.
Okay.
Which is a bummer, but like that's what we've got right now.
I really liked the Till You Listen increased Holy Fury, because it was all about shadow damage. The last run through, holy damage just seemed bad.
Well, we added a couple dark damages. Actually.
Yeah, I saw that, because the worst thing was the filler in the beginning felt really awkward trying to balance if you chose that playstyle of balancing filling up your light and dark.
Yeah.
Dark just felt really hard to fill compared to the light.
Exactly. That's why we added 2 more skills.
Well, Entropy filled that thing up super quickly.
Yeah, but Entropy took a while to get to those end skills.
That's
that
true.
made
That's
it
true.
More comfortable. It just was like, okay, but if you first start out playing the class and it feels clunky, are you going to want to continue?
True. I farmed the bandit, so I'm a dirty cheater. So.
Yeah, I told you they're gonna he's gonna come back with interest all the time. He's gonna be in the negative values when this game comes out.
Thanks.
I'll blame Yapper.
Is a footed forest boss supposed to drop a boss chest or no?
I don't know if we're consistent with having boss chests everywhere. We've talked about trying to make sure we get them all spread out, but I don't think we've done a good job of that.
All right, if he's not supposed to have a boss chest, okay.
I can't say for sure. I just
getting killed.
Man, Lost Woods gets way too many monsters going.
Yeah, I'm in
Official
Lost right now as well.
Too many monsters.
So you remove the mimic chest instead of a mimic chest, the Russian doll mimic chest.
We hope.
Oh man, that should be a boss.
Yeah, it would be fun. It's part of why it's fun to be in this industry. All sorts of crazy fun bugs.
Yeah.
I see you fixed the Hybid area for not having like unlimited spawns of eggs and queens.
Oh my goodness, that thing was crazy.
Where you literally could not progress through the zone because you were just busy fighting the same way.
Yeah. Oh no, they had infinite supply. They just kept making new ones.
We were just hanging out.
Oh my god, there's so many elite Netherlands.
Truly, I do not spend enough time.
Oh, did you fix the Netherling damage? That was insane on the, what was the, the champion?
We not only fixed it, like I had fixed it the morning, didn't put a new build up, but we found a way to update those kinds of things a lot more easily without putting out a new client. So, so if another thing like that happens, Sean and I can address it much more quickly.
It's just like the non-elite versions didn't hit for anything, and they got to elite and just one shot.
All right.
I like all the changes to the items. The afflicts seem much more interesting.
Yeah, it's we're hoping that there's more strategy now, in being able to. With this, especially it kicks in around level 3 or 5. It doesn't. The early levels are still kind of generic affixes, but as you get higher, it gets more interesting.
God damn. Some of these Digises look really good. And like they're animated as well, which is also just visual aspect.
So burn duration half? Does that mean that it still does the same damage, or is it damage half?
It might end up with less damage and much less DPS because of that change. But the idea is to try to separate burn and poison by having the duration really be different. The burn is really more about getting a quick burst of deep.
Right. I don't know if you made any change with poison, but poison even felt weak on bosses. It just felt like it should stack maybe 1 or 2 more stacks.
But the one thing about poison though is the more you can stack up things from all of your items, it doesn't do like separate rolls. Like if you had something else that adds the poison damage or duration.
Well, wasn't the same with flame though?
Yeah, they both do. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, it helps to specialize.
Block chance flatten across the game. Yeah. When you got max block on the forest, it was.
Well, but more than that, it shouldn't be like a low percent like level 1 where it doesn't matter at all, and then ridiculous at high levels. It should still. It's one of those things that should just kind of always feel pretty good.
Antidote potion, yeah. Hybid poison was pretty ridiculous the first 2. We spam potions just to remove poison.
Yeah, those poison hazards that still hit hard, so be careful.
Yeah, hazards still
keep your eyes peeled, man. They're avoidable.
No, that's fine. It was just in the beginning, everything poisoned you in the Hybid zone, so you were applying potions just to remove the poison before you took the damage.
Yeah.
I'm already finding myself specializing towards ice.
Pass this place.
Stay frosty.
I didn't even do the goblin case release.
Ice is fun. I
Hopefully
just gave up
an
an ice
optional
weapon,
quest.
and I'm starting to doubt my decision, even though it's a good 10% higher DPS without it.
Yeah, but I got a Digis with chance to freeze right now, and the focus, with just a whole bunch of ice damage.
Yeah, those boss portals just don't work for a little while, and then they do.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Also,
just pop in your inventory and just like play around with stuff and then come back. That's what I do.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of
also
weird.
got a
though.
solid.
It's one of those really annoying bugs. It just kind of sometimes doesn't work for a little while.
C separated the luck of Fluxus now, where potion luck is its own.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, there's gold, skill point, and item luck is separate.
So I say that's really good. I got solid 7.7 extra damage with my unholy ball from an iron piece.
Are you still working on the secondary stuff to make it more interesting with the weapon ability?
The passives, you mean? Passive
Yeah,
skills?
because we talked to other kind of like uninteresting.
Yeah, we definitely need to work on that. We turned off all the weapon ones because they were really boring, and so we just removed them, and we have plans for more, but we haven't made them yet. We've got we want to work on a lot of skills soon, but there's a lot of different options for what skills to work on. So we're
I mean, I'm not rushing. I
Random guys
just
base.
remember that was a pretty good conversation that we had about that.
Yeah, so there's a
You
lot
always
of
chose the
passives.
better one, and the other ones were just uninteresting, and you just didn't do anything with them.
Yeah, so we got rid of all the weapon ones.
Well, the mage claw was very interesting, like that claw that came out.
Do we still have that one? Yeah, Rich Harvest is still there.
Okay, that one was.
Attacks with a Digitus recover 2% mana per hit. That one's still there. It's just all the other ones went away.
Hey Tyler, are the mandatory quests a different color from the side quests and stuff?
It's a good question. Just say I'm on a loading screen. I believe if you go to the map, you can see what the mandatory quests are. Like you'll see the overarching quest that says
Frontier progression, yeah, it's in purple at the top.
Okay,
and then,
purple.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
and it says
Sweet.
complete these ones. We talked about making them different colors, but I don't think we end up doing that. But the Frontier progression one is now usually only has like a couple quests for that public area, not all the quests.
Awesome. That'll make it convenient while zoning out and not actually doing what the quests are telling me to do.
Yeah. Well, and you don't have to run from quest to quest. You could probably do some MapWorks runs if you wanted to instead.
I feel like the problem with MapWorks, well, what's going to happen if the levels are capped at a certain thing from the frontiers, is everyone's going to save up their mats for MapWorks and not use any of them until level 30 or whatever the cutoff is for the frontier.
Yeah, hopefully it's self-perpetuating. Like, hopefully you get to MapWorks. If you're running them and doing them well, you can keep getting more MapWorks. But
is there like a chance to drop stuff from? Or
no, but like hopefully you'll get enough gold from it.
I gotcha.
Would be my hope, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, MapWorks has that added risk and increased reward sort of deal alongside it, which will help you sort of keep going if you're not dying. Just be good at the game, Have you tried that?
Nope.
Well,
Can't have that.
Good drops.
Actually, I haven't tried being good yet. Maybe
Getting
you have any...
good drops is part of being good at the game. If you have bad drops, that's just RNG just knowing that you're bad.
Oh
It's
shit,
just,
I'm dead.
you know,
Oh shit.
Those
Oh,
are
fine,
like
quarter.
two legendaries that make
Rip.
better than you.
That's
Yeah.
embarrassing. I'm gonna blame the
Wait.
lag on that one.
And the legendaries that dropped the weapons that
I'll
did
blame
no
anything
damage.
except me using the ability at the wrong
Oh my
time and
God.
whatnot.
I think those got fixed.
Also, Discord
I
chat
was
is
that would do it.
distracting
It's
and
kinda
such,
funny.
and yada yada yada. Other
Forts are still
excuses that I'm too lazy to come up with.
Oh, yeah, you still having people not having the forts initially?
No, I had when I load in and all the things here, like pop onto the screen over like 3 seconds. We had a solution for that, but it looks like it didn't take.
Yeah, I had that happen. Well, that's been happening to me as well.
You added stash tabs, basically.
Yo.
Let's see. Gear lock. Hell
Plus
yeah.
1 for that. Plus 1 for that.
These gloves are like better in every way, except they have less gear lock, meaning they can go burn for all I can. I'm all about that fat loop. I need that gear lock.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll see it working now. You'll see it say lucky.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's right. Where is that? That like a chat pop up or like above the thing? Or...
It's just right where the item drops, which is usually right next to you.
Nice. Ooh. Okay, that's the win.
Like it literally rolls to see whether it drops something, and then it rolls again using luck to see if that made you drop something.
Oh, okay.
And if that second roll using your luck hits something, it'll put up a lucky statement.
It's good. It helps make sort of feel like I'm doing things.
Yeah, it's working for you.
Okay, from the outer plan, is there a way to untrack quests?
Yeah, I think it's that level, Sean. Yeah, we've got a level that, like, there's one corner that's just a massive party of monsters.
Spawner has like number of respawns cranked up.
Maybe. I don't know. But it's like a fort of doom. I mean, luckily it's a nice looking fort that be filled with monsters. But I'm stuck in loading screen. This isn't good.
Dude, you can just praise Kronk while you're staring at his face in the loading screen. It's fine. Praise big.
Spirit Well looks so cool.
I'm watching someone with Holy Fury run and cast it right now. That's interesting. I don't know.
Casting while they're moving?
Yeah, I think it's just a visual bug, but yeah, they're definitely just. It's pretty funny looking. And now that
there's a lot of changes. The map, the waypoint changes were huge because if you went to a new zone and you came back, you had to like run all the way through the zones.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's... And we redid that UI a bunch, and there's even more new art for that coming.
A tiny nitpicky thing, but I'd like a little ping.
Oh yeah.
Up over time though, you know.
The little circle that shows up when you click sometimes.
Yeah.
Games do that, don't they?
I got a crap.
Just so I get sort of responsiveness to when I click a location, I'm waiting for myself to go over there.
I don't know if anybody keep going. Sorry.
I don't know. No, it's not. I was about to finish saying, make it feel a bit more responsive.
I think if space let you dash, it would make this game feel a lot better.
Your
dash
is full. Fuck
like,
you.
Yeah, dash would be awesome.
Like Luminous Run?
Yeah.
That you changed to be more useful.
That's more of like a speed boost for a few seconds.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, one of my issues with Luminous Run is that while I'm in the middle of a big pack of monsters and I try to escape, I find myself when I activate it, because it essentially doesn't like take me to the point where I've activated it, I find myself accidentally clicking on the monsters I'm hitting and then getting stuck in that mob pile.
Right.
As I'm trying to run away.
We were talking about adding a control click that would ignore targets.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So that you could not have that.
Oh yeah, I got you.
It'd be awesome if I could press tab when I bring up my like map, not like the world map, but the regular map, and be able to run still like while it's like see-through.
But then
I think that's a thing they have deliberate.
Yeah, we kind of want you to not be playing the map game. Like, look at the world.
Yeah, that's been a discussion. I mean, we discussed that plenty on Discord itself. If you look through those chat logs.
But we've tried to make the mini map up on the right a lot more useful than it was.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see a lot further out. You can see more things on it.
All right, it's over there.
It's gonna get better with all the new UI stuff as well.
Is there a time that you're like, hey, I really need to be running with the map up?
It's just a habit of playing action RPGs for so long. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
some had like a little bit of a shadow or a ghost image. It shows you where you're at.
Yeah, like okay, so like I'm in Infested Incursion right now, and there's like 2 little separate pieces of the map, and then there's this one long bridge. If I just ran at that flag, I would still be looking at the mini map the whole time, whether or not I have tab open to see where that bridge takes me to the second point of the map.
Have you tried Chronicon by any chance?
Do what?
Chronicon. It's a ARPG.
No, I haven't.
It feels amazing.
Joker 00274, my boy.
Oh, I
Got a
actually
relic?
ran into,
Oh, man.
I went into there for it too. Weird.
And they're still spawning right on top of me.
Or even set your own little marks on the mini map using the map.
Wait, it's because someone said that it just went into that
Yeah,
wall,
because
and I'm in
like,
there, so-
say you're running just dead straight to the next objective, but there's like a different way you gotta go around. Like you can't go around stuff. If you just set a mark to like where do you have to go to get there, then,
Worry
like, that-
about it at the official Discord stream. Ooh, some promotion. Some of the...
That'd be dope, diddle.
it's not huge though. Like I'm not bugged out by it. I'm not like, oh man.
Well, we definitely got a lot of feedback about the map on the last.
The mini map's amazing though now. Like, I honestly
Yeah,
love
that's
it.
real good.
Good.
I seen it in the video and I was just like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, I saw that and I go, oh, kind of like a wood background to it. Good
I might need
call.
to
There's a
check my
better
stream.
time of day indicator coming too, but it's
Yeah.
didn't make it in time.
Yeah, that's
So I have it
that
recording, I do
that
have it recording, so
UI elements
go back
floating
and
around in the
double check
Discord
and see how
somewhere was
bad it is.
posted by Tyler, I believe.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the new UI
Actually, that
guy's
probably won't help
son
shit.
has been talking around the Discord. He's gonna
Isn't it
air.
crazy?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
next-
in
the
with the
next
cool
generation.
kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't back talk me. My dad'll ban you. My dad works for Extra. I'll have you know, my dad works for this game. So I got the new limited edition Nintendo. My dad works for Nintendo.
It's cool to be able to talk to developers too, because I'm a computer science major looking to go into programming. So it's cool to be able to talk to the guys actually in the field.
Yeah, it's good. It's been a few sort of developers that have been really good with communication. This is one of them. The Behemoth, the guys behind like Castle Crashes and that, also really good with that community.
Too many monsters. Just. Too many.
Was huge brownie points when I seen you guys like put a blog up and you guys quoted literally what people were saying feedback.
Yeah, Paul did a nice job of that. That was pretty.
I seen that, I was like, damn, they're actually listening. Like developers listening.
Well, the fact that they came into Discord and actually talked to us and showing that they're listening is huge for me.
I like
Most
that.
developers
kind
are
of
like,
is.
feel like a copy and paste response on the forums, and then it's like, okay, well, you didn't even tell me how you felt about it. And then you don't see anything. You're like, was it even really listened to, or was it just a horrible idea?
And backtracking again because I ignored the quest marker.
Ideas are tough, man. But finding out, the biggest thing is finding out what's the thing we need to fix. This is what you guys help us the most with, is this part of the game needs attention.
Yeah, my nose.
Oh, did my pet died. Oh, that's what's going on.
And I'm glad
Yeah,
gear
I did
actually
too
feels
earlier.
like it feels like I'm actually getting more powerful. Like I know a lot of games use scaling and shit, and it just feels like, I don't know, feels like the mob scale with your gear. In this game, it doesn't. Like I was fighting like 100 mobs earlier, and I picked up a few pieces, and then they all started dying faster.
Yeah,
Alright,
we do have. Ooh, Face Beast.
I have a question for you.
Get it.
If
Get
you
that
are
hardcore
leveling
gear,
on
man.
this beta one, you'll when it will make the game official, you'll get the items that you got on this beta?
Yeah, we are planning on doing no more character wipes from now on.
famous last.
I've been waiting for this game since I was a kid to be on an RPG. Seriously, I play it all the time. Cause he got nice colors on skills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, when I played Torchlight 1, it was like, well, the Berserker skill. It was nice.
Is there a way I can check the Goblin Forest level? Like the ESP bar or something?
I'm sorry, what? What was that?
Is there a way I can check the Goblin Forest level? I don't know what, like, I don't know what progress is.
It doesn't have a leaderboard at the moment or something like that, right?
There's no
You should have a, no leaderboards. There's a, if you're talking about like your level, your progress bar at the bottom of your screen underneath your skills, that your frontier level for the frontier you're currently in.
Do you have to be in combat to use a flask?
I don't believe so. But you
Mine
have
wasn't
to have
working until I started fighting people, and I was half health.
There's a cooldown on it.
Yeah, it was full. It was dread. Like
It might have
this
been the
one
visual
freaking go
bug
off.
where your health wasn't actually at half.
Oh yeah, it's stuck at half. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think it just looks like it's at half, but it's not really half.
Yeah, my potions also aren't being used either. They just go
Examining
on.
the heavy workers. What the fuck?
All right. We're gonna do.
Is there a plan later on to add pet items?
They're currently pet items.
There are pet items in there now.
Oh, okay.
You have a collar and two like trinkets or collar bits.
Oh, like Torchlight 2, yeah.
And the DOS.
Oh, this is a pit.
God,
I've never seen this.
Like alt tab me.
What level are you guys?
I'm level 5.
Rapid strike on
What are these
The
markers?
sound on it?
Yeah, the sound effects for everything else seems to be balanced with like the music turned down,
Okay.
master. But man, rapid strike, it's just like I can't hear
Okay.
anything else.
Somebody else was mentioning something like that. All right, I'll get on the list. Rapid strike is too loud.
Dude, that's fucking sick. You can literally hear the man type. When you just.
It's awesome. I want to have your babies.
I got too many of them. I got.
See, that can be interpreted in two ways. One way, he's talking about kidnapping your children. You gotta watch out.
Sadly, I think that's the less disturbing way too.
But I can't. It's hard. There's a lot of skills, and I haven't played them all when they're done. So sometimes I don't get to see all the pieces of them.
By the way, this game right now got only 2 chars, like the mage and the goblin.
Currently, that is, yeah. We only have 2 character classes in the alpha right now.
I thought you had like 3rd almost done in December.
Mm-hmm.
Calling you out. You don't want to expose it yet, do you?
Announcing a character class is one of the biggest things we could do. It's one of our biggest projects is making a character class. So
I know.
That takes time, though.
So we've got to we got to get the most we can out of announcing it.
No, I understand. It's just, wanting to hear it.
Yeah.
The 3rd character class is just a mix between the Forged and the Duskmage.
I don't know how quick
You have 2 resource orbs.
I just hope there's a summoning class. Hint, hint.
The Dust Mage can actually summon like little
I saw
nebulous.
the new one now. Yeah, that's awesome. But I've always B2. I was all about Necro, man. Necro summons, man. Oh.
Actually, that's what I've been playing recently.
There's some speculation.
Torchlight 2 really didn't felt like it had a dedicated summoners. I mean, Engineer was pretty good with some of the summons, but.
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as Engineer goes, some of the speculation for the 3rd class. I don't want to be that guy, Tyler.
Speculate. I can't stop that.
It has some. There's some footage of like a rail layer. Like a guy running around, like laying down rails.
The 3rd class is just Liam Neeson with a fucking cell phone.
Okay.
Oh my god.
For summoners, I feel like they need to be careful with that, just because Like Path of Exile, I notice a lot of automatic abilities that just do insane amounts of damage, and you don't actually have to do anything to activate them.
They're actually
I was
rebalancing that.
I was trying to do the no skill class in Path of Exile, like a no skill build where you just walk around and everything dies.
You just have a bunch of like
golems, flame golems.
No, there's tons of skills you could do that. Actually, I have a Marauder. Most of his damage is from counter attacks. You got that spider shield thing that gives tons of bonus damage to counters. Anyway,
yeah,
there's lots of builds out there.
I feel like that's a very bad thing for ARPGs though, because that kind of gets rid of the satiating fact of smashing a goblin and stuff.
Look,
I prefer for you to be thinking about what you're doing when you're playing and aiming your abilities and reacting to the situation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was watching your pre-alpha 3 interview thing, whatever, and I heard you like saying you had like mix in your basic attacks sometimes. You know, you didn't want them.
Oh yeah.
People just spam their resource, and like I'm all about the most OP builds, wiping the whole level in one thing once you get the gear and everything.
Okay.
But playing the Duskage has like halfway changed my opinion on that. Like this feels so
having like the Digis fucking like default weapon skill.
It's fun to have a, you know, it's nice, and what's nice is that then the weapon you pick up actually changes the way you're playing instead of it being just a damage.
But the Digitus effect is what makes it so cool. Like, I mean,
oh yeah.
It's not about the skills; it's about how they look, really. I mean, we want candy on top, right? So even if it's a basic skill, if it looks badass, we're like, yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
I really enjoyed chopping monsters down with a one-handed sword with a Dusk Mage. Like that was a great feeling.
The Dusk Mage offhands, like the hand and the book and stuff, were also really cool.
Anyone, the Forge can use them too.
Oh, they can. I mean, what the block thing was broken, so everybody used the block return damage. I mean, that was just...
Alright. But right now, yeah, Focus is available for more than the Dusk Mage. Boy, I have to keep being careful what I say, don't I?
No, let's go.
It's okay, Tyler. We won't tell. We won't tell. Okay, Tyler? This is a secret place.
We are bribable.
Oh goodness.
Fucking
you know, sometimes it's the little things in games. Like I've noticed for the first time ever, when you take use a potion, the cork comes undone.
Oh yeah, that's been there. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I never noticed that before. It's like awesome.
Yeah.
I keep having OCD about clicking chest too many times, spam clicking them, and then dying because you get perma stun locked. like fucking mimic chest.
I just clicked on a chest. It went over to next to it, but that's when my pet in front of it. I was like, oh, it's buying the invisible pet.
Yeah, we all have Alpha 1 flashbacks when we open chests.
Oh yeah.
Well, the problem is when you got too many of them, they'd literally stun lock you, and you just watch yourself die.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tyler.
I'd stubbornly keep clicking because I wanted to get to the bottom where the loot was. I'm like, if I keep clicking, maybe there'll be a real chest in here.
It's what it is. The more chests were, the more loot. So you just keep on attacking.
But the cool thing about that is, from playing this, those little bugs, when it's fixed, though, you still remember it, and that's a cool memory.
Part of the experience, yeah.
Yeah, it's the experience of being in LA, isn't it?
Hey Tyler, when you use the feedback button, does it show them which server you're on?
I don't believe so.
Oh, because I'm getting that rubber band issue. Oh, Control D gives that information for him?
Yeah, it'll have it in there, yes. Yeah.
What that gives?
Control D copies, so down the bottom right corner of your screen, you see a bunch of debug text stuff that for us. Control D copies all that to the clipboard.
Oh, nice.
And then you can, copy it to somewhere else or.
Thanks for the hint.
Yeah, that helps us fix things and find things.
Are you guys using your own engine?
We're using Unreal 4.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just interested because obviously in computer science we do a lot of programming, but mean, how much you're actually going to use C++ versus you're just going to have an engine? Do you guys actually able to add your own scripts and?
Most of us, we have 6 gameplay engineers who work in C++ using the Unreal Engine.
Okay, so it's not like completely useless.
No, most all of our work as game programmers is in C++.
Alright, because, I mean, obviously the memory management's awesome, but it's also a headache.
You learn that part.
Yeah,
we're control. We get a lot of control that way.
Well, I mean, because they always say, like, it's better to put it on the stack rather than the heap, but I mean, most stuff's dynamic, so it should go on the heap, right?
Unreal actually handles a lot of the allocation for us, so that actual part of it is not something we have to focus on as much, honestly.
Oh.
I mean, there's some understanding of what's going on under the hood as we're programming, but we're not allocating memory as we go.
So you're not actually typing like new and using smart pointers and such?
Generally, we do smart pointers as we're passing pointers around. You still have to understand how to handle a pointer. Weak pointers, smart pointers, all sorts of things like that, strong pointers. But we just generally don't have to do as much of that direct management as you might with your own engine or in some other circumstances. It also allows, I mean, they have a garbage collector within Unreal, for instance.
Oh, it auto garbage collects in Unreal?
Yeah, it has a garbage collection stuff, which they keep having to optimize.
Do you have a call to it though? Because the problem with most higher level languages is that if it's like Java, Minecraft, right? It tends to call the garbage collection when you're using 100% of your resources, so it slows you down.
Yep, that's a challenge.
Right, rather than I can call it when the system isn't under stress to garbage collect then.
Yep.
Right, rather than when the system's under high load.
We probably could. We just haven't found need to do that lately. That hasn't been an issue for us yet. But with most performance things, we wait till we see a measured is something that we need to fix, and then we measure to see what's wrong, and then we.
By the way, thank you so much for putting the resource nodes on the minimap.
Yes, that was a nice call.
That was
huge quality of improvement.
Yeah,
it was a point of internal debate, but they only show up on the minimap, and they only show up if they're directly on the minimap, not just like
and within a range.
Yeah, they have to be visible on the minimap. We had talked about having the pets reveal stuff that way. Honestly, to me, I forget that harvesting is even part of the game unless I look up at the minimap and see a green thing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to harvest stuff.
In a manner of speaking, that's good because you're busy actually playing instead of harvesting.
Yeah, and then occasionally you're like, oh yeah, that thing. Yeah. There's a thing over there. Let me go get that. So I'm a fan of it, but like, I'm not the only voice on this. There's other people who feel otherwise.
Good points and bad points, you know.
Do you feel like
balance? You could always have a Flix on gear that shows it. That'd be cool.
A what?
Like in a Flix on gear that shows it?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel
something
like
in the miner or something like that shows you.
We talked about the same pet. Eventually, is it something? Like
I was thinking about that too. Or certain pets do that, and each pet has its own.
Oh yeah, if you could change your pet later and get different pets.
So we've talked to there's a lot of work and thought in these spaces. There's probably
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go let my pets out.
We gotta wait till the features are done to show them.
Let's see here.
There's a lot of times, because we're not even sure what they are until they're done. Honestly.
Why?
And also, just keep saying why.
Well, just the fact. Listen to the feedback on making mineral nodes drop more because it was kind of
to sell my son.
I have returned.
See, I don't actually have time. I have to get as far ahead of Fox as I can, so I can rub it in his fucking fat face.
Hey,
That's what
hey.
I'm doing too.
Good luck. Fox don't sleep.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, but his brother, Fox's brothers are in town.
Well, now that the
Oh,
bandit's
totally
not here, I don't know if Fox is gonna get that far.
Good
Alright,
point.
so
Good point.
considered in the game.
I mean, the bandit is still technically there. It's just that you can't touch him.
He stopped putting out, yeah.
Yeah, I asked for them to remove the bandit, and they're like, "Do you really want to remove the bandit? He looks really cool." No, I
That's
guess-
wasted resources right
I guess
there.
we just want him to not give stuff. And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on. You should actually make him give out one thing. A random ass common key that just sells for 1 gold and does nothing else.
Pocket lint. Make him drop pocket lint.
Now, would it be a guaranteed dropping the key, or would you have to farm for it?
You have to farm for it.
You
It's
have
like
to
a
go kill
one in,
20
like a.
pigs and come back.
Ooh, which skill do I get?
All of them.
Every single one.
No,
That
gets
one right there that I'm
expensive,
pointing my
right?
screen on.
The expensive ones. They get expensive, you know.
Yeah, they do. They do.
You can't. You gotta make a new character if you want all of them.
Or you just sit there and farm all day.
I don't. I mean,
It gets up to 2,000 points per skill.
what?
Wow.
Yeah, it gets really expensive.
It starts out
Work
cheaper
with-
though.
It's an MMO. It's meant to last a while, you know?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do entropy. That sounds fun.
Just speed.
Entropy is baller. I love Entropy and Holy Fury are both kick ass.
What? Wait, entropy.
I have enough for another one. I have enough for another one too.
I want to get the summoning portal. That's what I'm working on here.
Spirit well.
Ooh, gear up.
Oh,
Yeah.
entropy. Oh, that does look beautiful, but I prefer
Yeah,
spirit
I added
or the summon.
Yeah. Probably should.
Poor Hobbs keeps having his green screen break on him.
Alright, I'm gonna do spirit well as well. We're gonna go all dark.
Does energy spike? Does it pierce everything?
Yeah.
Kind of want to give that a whirl, to be honest.
I am an uncle. I almost said a uncle. I am an uncle to many, so I probably should look like an uncle.
Yeah.
Wow,
Totally. Absolutely. And you're just
my computer
imagining
really
it
going
looking
that slow?
perfect, but-
Cast your- oh, so just do spirit well and consecration.
There you go. That's
Try
gotta be
X.
good.
And now it
Get
kicks
that
in.
extra
Wow.
50% plus an additional per ally.
Or maybe I had
50%.
just alt tabbed.
If they have the ally tag. Back when it was 50% per ally and we were breaking it in groups by just nuking a boss.
I think I might nerf that.
You did nerf
But you were playing together, so I mean that's a good thing.
Let's see if I pause my stream, maybe it'll. I have it open on 2 screens, so
Yeah.
maybe if
I
pausing
mean,
it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was supposed to look for the fallen card.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's actually.
I don't know when I get sidetracked.
Because I keep alt tabbing and alt tabbing.
For potions? What is this madness?
Alt tabbing.
There's no such thing as
fucks
no more
with
room
it.
for potions.
So it's hard to tell if
Ever.
it's the alt tabbing that's
there
causing
is
the
now.
issue or not.
Now where's it? Okay, so the first card I find doesn't show up as a.
But
Show
if I keep
Some
it
spots that don't, yeah.
I can change its settings and have it
They want you to use your imagination.
windowed,
So
but it
this
makes it
quest I
sound
can't
choppy. Like
the
this.
God's one. No, you can't complete it. It just takes a while. You just have to
find them.
I did find them. I found two. I found all 3 of them.
And there's 5?
You're five.
There's 5,
That's
but only 2
really
showed
annoying.
up.
I'm gonna shut that off.
You gotta
Yeah.
Even then, it seems like it's still laggy, though that might be a delayed part. We'll see. I really need to get my phone working with Restream.io. For some reason, that's not connecting to my Twitch, and it's driving me fucking crazy. Come on, load screen. Damn, even the game is a bit choppy too.
You are overloaded.
You are overloaded. Let's tab over and see if this makes it better. Looks like it's running better now. It just doesn't play nice with voice chat for some reason. Ooh, a legendary. Shield. It's a lot of health. I'm going to actually switch to, I don't have a secondary weapon to use. I kinda do. That's very less impressive though. I don't know if I want to do that.
You can't carry anymore.
It was 4.5 gigs because they had a memory issue for some reason that like doubled the memory required. It's supposed to be only like 2.5 gigs, but yeah, it was a big download. I don't know if that's, I don't know if they corrected that or not. I think they corrected it for people downloading it in the future. So if you download it, it should be only 2.5 gigs, I believe. But they're not going to remove that stuff until the next patch for me. Or I could re-download it, but I don't want to do that.
You are overburdened.
It's weird, it's running a lot more smoothly without the voice overlay. Weird. Which sucks, because I really enjoy being in Discord, but no wells.
You don't have enough mana. Your inventory is full.
Inventory is full. How is my inventory full? Oh, that was for my potion inventory. Okay. Like, what the fuck?
Your pack is too heavy.
Man, I am so zoned out right now. I'm not even paying attention. Lost excavation. Where the fuck is that?
You can't carry anymore.
Probably in the upper excavation. Alright, let's go grab that shrine. And then let's go haul ass and go back down there. Vroom vroom. Or I can... Yeah, my ping sucks for some reason. 9 FPS. Did they add video settings? They did. I'm gonna go to get more ghetto mode, I guess. I don't know if that even saved. Stuck. And there we go. That's bad rubber banding.
Your pet has run away.
Oh shit, these guys are kicking me my ass. Fuck. Damn lag. Yeah, I'll give that a try. Shadows. Oh, it did save it. Alright. Let's just try turning it off. Oh, wow. On games like this, it makes me worry that my computer's dying. But it's hard to tell, especially on alphas. Because, I mean, my computer probably is a piece of shit, but doesn't mean it can't run, damn it. I should probably check Discord. I haven't been fucking keeping up with that at all. Yeah, apparently, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? These guys hit hard. I might have to throw... Oh. They're skeletons, that's why. And I'm fucking wearing goblin armor, I bet. So go to physical defense. Oh shit, oh shit. Don't know why. Yeah, part of it is my internet ping shitty. I have an old ass modem that we need to switch out, but we haven't done it yet, so I get to deal with crappy latency until then. Damn, these skeletons are kicking my ass. Yeah, I'll go to town, fuck it. Yeah, I play on a goddamn laptop, so this doesn't look much like town. Let's try that one again, I guess. Yeah, I don't expect my laptop to run perfectly, but it should still be able to run decently, especially a game like this, so...
Your pet has arrived.
Damn, Reliquary costs a lot of money. Oh, sweet. It's only level 2 now. Awesome. Before that was a level 3 skill. Yeah, my laptop isn't bad. It's... Oh, sweet. So that is what my Quest is for. Yeah, my laptop's pretty good. It's not super, well, it is kind of old by computer standards. It's like 4 years old, but it's basically designed for gaming, so normally I don't play with things on high. Normally it depends on the game. If it's a game like WoW where I play I do PvP, I crank my settings down to the minimum just so I don't have any latency issues whatsoever. But if it's like normal playing, I'll have it like halfway there or something, or halfway in between. I mean, it can run at max, but it's just like that generally just causes issues. I need to get the rest of that gold. Howdy, Guinness. Yeah, for me, it's more so prioritizing butt comfort. You know, laptop you can sit on a fucking recliner and not give a shit, whereas desktops it's more so restricted, which isn't an issue if you want to like get a good gaming chair or whatever, but I don't know. This is a long fucking load screen. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like you could buy a recliner for the price of a good gaming chair. So it's just like, I don't know. The alternative would be to use a wall mount, which I might do if I get a new computer at some point. It's gonna be a desktop. I'm not gonna bother with this crap again. But I guess I'm exiting out of that. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a wall mount or something for it. So far, Difficulty-wise, it feels harder than last time. But I don't have my good spells yet, so that's gonna be a big deal. But they did decrease the drop rates, so it's going to be a bit more of a struggle. But again, that's also gonna make you feel more impactful when you do get the good gear. So that feels pretty good. Progression-wise, this isn't too bad for leveling. Like, this isn't a terrible speed. I'm sure I could be going faster if I weren't just, like, totally zoning out, but I totally am just zoning out, so, yeah. It's all too easy for me to just start ignoring quests. See if I can actually get in, or if I'm just gonna chill with a Goblin Conch here. Oh, it let me in. Ooh, the sword. God damn. You give up so much DPS to use a shield, but it's so tempting. It's a lot of recharge rate too. I'm gonna give this a shot. I love whacking people with a sword on this guy. Fucking die, you goblin bastard. I plan to do a playthrough like this. Just running through the game super close up, just fucking... I also considered a melee build for the Dusk Mage. This is gonna be so hard to play her like that. Ah, yeah. Oop, that's whack. Skill page, let me go to town real quick. Or it can burn my... Oh, there it goes. Alright. Yeah, that shield is nice. The shields are the only thing they copied as far as design-wise from the old Torchlights. Even then, they didn't use the direct import, though. Alright, so here's the skill page. These are the active skills, not counting what I already have, I believe. This one's pretty lackluster. Like, this didn't feel good at all last time around, so I don't know if they adjusted it or not. Dark Spears is just, I don't know. Consecration is a nice group damage buff. Entropy is essentially Frozen Orb from Diablo 2, which is fucking amazing. Generates a shitload of dark energy, so like for opposing forces, or everyone now, but basically it fully charges up that bar like with one cast or so. And Holy Fury is also like that, where it generates a shit ton super fast. And they buffed Holy Fury. They buffed it, like they like fucking doubled the damage on it. Spirit Wall, that summons those little netherlings. They showed that off on one of the streams. Absolver is basically like Unholy Bolt, except it's a straight line version for the light holy damage or whatever. I don't know, that didn't seem too impressive to me, but then there's the energy spikes. They showed that off on one of the streams too. I'm not sure how that one is, though. At 20% weapon damage, it makes it kind of questionable, but does go hit multiple targets and have multiple prongs, so could be alright. And the passives, just a block chance one. Heavy hitter. Just a flat increase one, damage one, which is kind of dull. I kind of hope they rework that at some point. Counter poison. This is, you know, this is going to be a go-to on the Hive Frontier for sure. Melee hits with the Digitus recovers mana. That didn't feel too good. It didn't feel like it was worth it enough to use that. Passive increase crit chance. Swift-footed. This one was rather lackluster last time I played with it. 15% movement speed really isn't that much. Unlimited power. They changed this one. This one was interesting last time, but as you leveled it, the energy increase required went up and up and up. So eventually you were just completely starving yourself of all your mana, and it was really quite shitty. So I ended up taking that off, but now they have it capped at 30%, and then it'll increase the damage you do with dark skills by a certain percent the more you level it. And then the passive mana or health regen. The Arcanum number is basically what locks these skills behind. It's basically a barrier to be able to use skills. It's almost like for the skill tree in Diablo, there's like level 6 there's the starter skills, then there's level 6 you could get some skills, there's level 12 you could get some skills. It's basically like that, except that they do it via gold and skill points. So I'm almost able to use the level 2 one. It's kind of like my level. It's a separate level from my actual goblin level, but it is kind of like essentially a level. It's a tier level essentially. If that makes sense. At least that looks like it cleared up my stream. It looks like fucking Discord was the problem. Between that and the shadows, probably. Oh, you son of a bitch. Fuck you, Mimic. See, I feel like if the camera adjusted, you could actually play like this. Like if it rotated to go towards where you wanted to move towards. But running off to the side like this looks a bit awkward. But if you're moving towards straight the whole time, Actually looked pretty good and be a pretty cool feeling. But right now that's gonna get me killed if I'm not careful.
Your pack is full. You are overburdened.
I better pick up these greens.
You are overloaded.
Decreasing the drop rates, they have made it where you have to actually pick up greens and consider using them and shit before you just fucking ignore them. Shit, half the time you'd ignore blues too, because there's just so many of them.
You need more mana. You are overloaded. Your pack is too heavy.